There we go, guys. Cornell with YouTube fishing vids. I enticed this guy to eat, and man, did he. I got myself a Texas rig today. Don't have the shaky head, don't have the drop shot. He's a much bigger fish than I thought he was. I don't think he was guarding the bed. There's so many cruisers out here on a bright, sunshiny day that I'm just pitching a fish that I see. So it's sight fishing without the fish on the beds. There's a bunch on beds, but there's a bunch of these guys just roaming around here, just looking for a bite to eat. The bluegill nests are out, and that's the first fish of the day. What a killer fish. I'm gonna get a couple pictures of it, put it back. Just another great way to start the day. 82 degrees, 74-degree water temperature, bluebird skies, a few puffy clouds, and a good breeze. There might be a moving bite today. Let's find out. It has only just begun. Yeah, these are just cruisers. There's no bed anywhere near sight. These fish are just looking for bluegill, looking to feed up probably after the spawn. Probably some big males. Hard to say, but there are bass everywhere over here. It's absolutely insane. I'm not complaining one bit. I'm definitely going to be going after some snakeheads. I got the frog on the boat, so once I get into a position where I'm near some thick, heavy cover up shallow, I'll be tossing the frog. But what a beautiful day to be out. I got a handful of hours to play, so let's get at it. And boy, there they are. I don't know how well you can see it. The water is super clear, but the bass and the bluegill, everything's up shallow right here. There's a big old bass right in the middle of these bluegill that are making their nest, and I'm sure he's hungry and wanting to eat one. But let's see if he wants a crawfish. This is an ultra vibe speed craw is all this is. And this thing is green pumpkin with dipped chartreuse tail. So it kind of looks like a bluegill, but it's shaped like a craw. He didn't seem very interested. I'll put it right in front of his nose in the path that he's going. See if it drop in front of him. Oh. There he is, guys. That was awesome. That's another cruiser, and he's a big one. That's amazing, guys. These fish are on bluegill beds, and they're just cruising, waiting for a bite, and I gave him a little twitch. He might be about as big as the last one. 1/4 ounce tungsten weight on this thing. He's not going anywhere. Man, he's gonna give me a shower. Absolutely awesome. What a way to start the day, guys. Not even fishing on beds, just fishing for cruisers, crystal clear water. How cool is that, guys? There it is, the Ultra Vibe Speed Cross, 15-pound test Seagar and VizX, 1/4 ounce tungsten pegged, 7'2" medium heavy old Zodia Shimano rod, a 7.5-1 speed spool light lose. That's my setup to whack another nice one. That's what, 3 minutes later, just cruising the banks. Let's put them back. By the way, that's the I believe on the Ultra Vibe, that is the Aaron Martin's Gamakatsu G Finesse flipping hook. I don't think it's the heavy duty version, but 15-pound test and medium heavy, a little 1/4 ounce petite little finesse Texas rig. That's all you need. I came back in here. I basically did a big circle. It's calm here, it's windy out there, and there's sun on this side and there's shade on that side. It's hard to see these fish cruising in the shade. It's really dark, but over here it's bright, it's clear, and they're everywhere. So the way they're eating right now, I'm gonna just keep searching around, doing a little hunting style fishing, and not on the beds, which is so cool. So many bluegill up shallow, all kinds of life everywhere. As I kick my trolling motor in gear and I was kicked myself out of the boat, never fallen yet, but let's keep looking. And I had seen a whole bunch more, so I'm just gonna keep at it, see if I can find another. There's another one right there. God, right in front of my face. What a giant. Oh, here's another one right here. Let's see what I can do. Guys, I have got bass all up in here. This is crazy. Let's see what happens if I just drop it right in front of one of these guys' noses. Nuts. Right in this wood. Crazy. Bass everywhere. Oh my gosh, guys, I have just 2-3 pounders all over the place in here. This is a good one right here. Let's see if this one wants to eat. Oh no, I did not. There he is, guys. Oh my God, I got a little one. I was gonna fix my itty bitty little backlash I just did, but that's just a dink. I wasn't even looking, and they're all over the place in here. He ate this Texas rig. Number 3 in no time. And there's big ones in here, guys. I might have to get out the drop shot and shaky head for some of these that are acting a little bit more finicky. Dang, number 3, little one. Let's get more. There we go. I don't think it's a big one. It's a decent little fish, guys, but again, they're all over this thing, all over it. That's number 4 bass in like 20 minutes of fishing. That's so crazy. Little guy, let's keep going. Snelled hook, by the way. This is a snelled hook I got here on this little flipping hook, and it's putting it to him. Oh yeah, there's fish busting up shallow. A lot of excitement going on out here. Definitely a lot of excitement out here with the lake being so alive and a lot of these fish being post-spawn and hungry. Again, 70, yeah, very important, guys. I turn off my electronics here. I don't want any kind of pinging and noise or anything like that going down in the water when I'm this shallow. And why the heck would I need it? I know that water temp's probably about 74 to 75 degrees. That's all we need to know. The fish are here. Still just sight fishing for cruisers. Got a stump over here. I can't see a fish on it, but I'm going to throw it at any dark spot that I see, because you never know. There's so many out here, and every little tiny piece of cover has a fish on it. Some are small, some are big, some are... So I got the drop shot out just because it usually draws them in, that little pink worm. Oh, thought I just had a bite. Let's see. I thought for sure I'd be seeing more beds and have more opportunity to throw on beds, but these cruisers are more fun, and I feel better about catching cruisers than plucking them off of beds. I'll do it all day long, guys. Nice one on a stump. Really nice one on the stump on the drop shot. I put up that, oh, and he gets off. You guys saw it. That was a really, really nice one. Probably about as big as the other ones that I had just caught. Crazy, guys. They're just all over the place out here. No big deal. He barely got the hook in him, I think is what it was. How cool is that? All right, so they like the drop shot too. I got a shaky head here. Whatever it's going to take to get these fish to eat, I'm going to do it. So I'll guess another one right here. Another cruiser. Dude, that would be crazy if I just dropped this in and catch another one. That was a good fish. That was probably a good 3-pounder. What a blast. What an absolute blast this is to come out here and start catching them just like that. All right, here we go. Let's try that stump again if there's another one there. That would be cool. All right, so this is the big bluegill bed area that I had caught that second decent fish on, but right outside it is where it drops off into the little channel. A lot of big fish just hover there waiting to just go up and have a snack. That's like a refrigerator right there. They just go up there whenever they want, open their mouth and take a slurp or something. So I'm gonna see if there's one hiding right off this drop off. There's a bed right here on a stump with a decent fish on it that won't eat. But all along this edge right here, I'm sure there's plenty of cruisers that are just waiting to eat something. So let's see if I can pop one right here. There he is. There he is, guys. I don't know how big it is. Always a dink. Blind casting to cover. Blind casting to cover, and he ate. That's cool, though. Oh, they tear up a drop shot, these little ones, but I'll take it. It's still a fish. All right, let me throw it back out there. I know there's a big one. So I've been playing with this fish. I got one fish on a bed, and he didn't want the drop shot. He didn't seem to want the shaky, but I think he wants this here ultra vibe speed craw. Let's try him again. Now the wind blows, I can't see him, so I'm just gonna have to feel him if he goes after it. But man, when I see that fish, I could really get his personality going. He's chasing off bluegill hardcore. When I put this chartreuse dip-tailed ultra vibe in there, he seemed to react better than the pink worm, reacted better than that bright orange-tailed trick worm. If I put this in the right spot, I think he's going to eat this thing. So, oh, he's so mad. There he is. Got his nice, decent fish. That was awesome. I saw him coming after it. He wasn't going to get away that time. What a nice fish, guys. It's been absolutely awesome. Sight fish, cruisers, bed fish, a couple dinks, and he's got a nice little mustache. I got plugs in my kayak, and the only thing that's getting this boat wet is these fish splashing. Look at that cool little mustache he's got right there. Pegged perfectly. Another beautiful fish. Another fish looking yeah, it's a male. It's a male on a bed. How about that, guys? They're still doing their thing. Absolutely beautiful. Fun stuff. Going back right to the bed. Go get them. All right, folks, I'm going to start casting to some stumps here on a point. So I just barely see some dark spots. I got a ripple on the water, but generally every dark spot you see you want to throw to this time of year. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can pop one here. The wind's great today. The wind's great, but it's going to be a little tough for the... There it is, guys. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Threw it right to the stump and right off the bat. Oh, and he gets off. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's crazy. That's two. What's that? That's me. How you doing? Good to see you. Come on and say hello. How you doing? All right, I just met a really great guy, Derek. First day of his retirement out here. Good for you, Derek. Glad to meet you. Now I'm gonna go back and try and get that fish I just missed on that stump. Unbelievable. If he's still there, that's gonna be crazy, but maybe a bed, who knows? They just seem to love these stumps out here on this point. So that was cast number 1, lost fish. This is gonna be cast number 2. Let's see if I can get him to stay pinned this time. It was a good one. I've got 1, 2, 3 dark spots that I see. 4 right in front of me, 5. I got 5 targets, maybe 6. And there should be plenty of bass on it. You know, with the wind's blowing so good on it, in lieu of this drop shot with this ultralight 6-pound test blowing everywhere, I just picked me up the new Z-Man Chatterbait Evo in a bluegill. Check out that, it's hard to see it, but check out that blade. It's like a green blade with purple and gold sparkles in it, and it's a bright sunshiny day, some clear water. Let's just pitch this around this point here, see if something wants to eat a moving bait. I wouldn't doubt they will, because we already know they're here. They just have to want to grab something moving instead of grab something dragging. All right, good fan casting here with the chatterbait. Let me go ahead and put this up, and I'm going to throw to that same stump with the shaky head. Shaky head coming out, so I'm going to keep throwing something different at the same stump, just in case that fish I lost went back to it, just in case it's on a bed, and just in case it's scared of that pink little worm since it got a sharp little poke. But I'm right on it now. The wind's just barely died enough for me to control this little 1/8 ounce trick worm with a super bright tail, making him mad. All right, didn't want it on that cast, on that stump. Let's try the next stump. I got one right here. Let me see what happens if I throw it right to this little dark spot. Again, I can't see these stumps. I don't want to get right on top of them, but I want to just barely be able to see them. And if there's something on it, it should eat. Yep, there it is. There's one on that stump. Awesome. Not a great big one, but a decent fish. That's amazing. Dark spots, guys. This time of year, every dark spot should have a fish on it, whether it's a bed or just a place for it to hang out, just to feel a little bit of cover next to him. But yeah, it's a good fish. Great fish on the shaky head. Fun bite. Saw the line moving, didn't even feel the bite. Man, but he is beautifully pegged. Come here. Come here. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that bright orange tail on. That's a good fish. That's not a dink by any means. He was barely hooked. I got lucky to get him in. Another beautiful fish. Looks like, yeah, he might have been on a bed. Who knows? But there's another nice male. What a beautiful day. Incredible, right? How pretty is that, guys? So this was a watermelon red trick worm with a chartreuse tail. And all I did was dip the chartreuse in methylate, and look how orange that thing came out. I mean, it is angry orange. And this is just a 1/8 ounce Gamakatsu shaky head. And this trick worm's a little bit shot, but in this case, it's not a big deal. Take just a little bit of it off, get it rigged, and I'm getting ready to throw to another stump. So let's see if we can find another one hanging out here on the point. I'm not certainly up shallow, but it's not like I was fishing earlier, catching those other fish that I saw. So we're doing a little bit of everything today. Super fun. All right, got 3 new stumps right here to play with. Let's see what happens on this first one right here. Water is beautifully clear right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, there's one right on that stump. Smells like a good one. Let's see. I hope I don't lose this one. I've lost 2 fish on the drop shot today. That's kind of unheard of. This is a nice fish, guys. Oh, there's another big one following it too. Oh, it's pull and drag. Oh, it's a giant. When I say giant, anything pushing 3 pounds to me is a giant. Whoa, now we got some problems. I know this hook is sharp. I think I know what's going on, guys. It's really unusual. But I'm telling you right now, I normally have all fluorocarbon on this spool. This is a leader. There's a big controversy out there. A lot of guys are talking about fluorocarbon, 100%, no braid to leader routine, but that's 3 fish I have lost on the drop shot today with the leader routine. If I lose one more, I'm gonna go ahead and change up and put all fluorocarbon over this here 10-pound test braid, because that is wild. I don't usually lose it. And this is that owner drop shot hook. That thing is wicked sharp. I know it ain't the hook. I know it ain't the rod. I know it ain't the drag. So I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that braid being a little bit too non-stretchy and not letting that fish play and get a little stretch out of the fluorocarbon. I don't know. Bottom line is I lost 3 fish in the drop shot. Not good. All right, let's get back out there. Could be that defensive bite that these bass are putting on it. They just pull it in and open their mouth and I just skin hook them. That's a lot of what it could be too when you're dealing with some of these bedding fish or guarding fish. So it might not be anything to do with this whole line situation. It could be just bad luck, and the fact that I'm not actually seeing them eat and giving it to them the moment they put it in their mouth. I'm actually just feeling the line move or the bait going in its mouth, and again, they pull it in, they try to kick it right back out when they're guarding on the bed and not normally eating. So could be that too, who knows. Bottom line is I lost 3 on a drop shot, holy mac. Good news is I got 3 or 4 new stumps I haven't thrown to yet. All right, folks, it's been an absolutely awesome day. I've got some time to fish, but I got some family home I got to get to. I got an awesome dinner to get home to. I got Old Faithful, the old green pumpkin Senko on some rocks over here, looking for 1 fish. I'm gonna get 1 sign out fish and call it. I'm actually looking at a bass right there. He'd probably eat it if I threw it to him. And yeah, once we catch 1 more fish here, we're gonna call it a night. He's coming at it, dude. This is unbelievable. Seriously, that fish just came a long ways to look at my Senko. I'm gonna throw it right to him. Watch, guys. Let's see if we can get him right off the rocks here. Too funny. Yep, he's thinking about it. There he is, guys. I sight fished a random bass that was just hanging on the rocks. He came all the way out here to get this Senko. That is absolutely incredible. I hope he stays on. We got a sign out fish, and it's a really, really nice one, guys. Not huge, but it is a really good fish to end it. Great day out here in the local lake. It's been just absolutely awesome the past few times. I think he's pegged perfectly, and hopefully once I get my hands on him, I'll show him off. Just a green pumpkin Senko, guys. Calling it a night, folks. As always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing, and until we meet again, over and out.